Welcome to SKNIS Perspectives, an interactive program of the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service, aired weekly on this radio station.
On today's edition,
it's a very, very good idea, especially the technology portion of it.
The solar panels, because that's what everybody's looking at now.
And I think it's a good opportunity for people who need things like tablets and so on to be able to buy them at a cheaper rate than they would normally get them in town or have to order them.
We reviewed the Taiwan trade fair held last week that brought new products, services and innovations to St. Kitts and Nevis. You will hear from a number of company representatives that took advantage of the opportunity to display their merchandise, and the minister responsible for trade highlights the government's commitment to the manufacturing sector as it boosts the nation's economy. I'm Ian Richards, and this is Perspectives. Thank you for joining us. The success of the Taiwan Trade Fair held last week at the Royal St. Kitts Hotel was testament to what can be achieved when public and private sector stakeholders work together. It was a collaborative effort between the Ministry of International Trade and the local Taiwanese embassy. Partnerships were also forged with the Taiwan External Trade Development Council and the local Chamber of Industry and Commerce.
Our ministry must ensure that we do all that is necessary to encourage investment and facilitate trade, both export and import. Like Taiwan did many years ago, we must now understand that the ability to trade internationally is a cornerstone to the socio-economic development of our country and will increasingly be fundamental to our ability to punch above our weight on the world stage. Our focus must be on the trade in goods and services that will bring more capital and enterprises that provide good quality employment and improve the living standards for our citizens.
Honorable Richard Skerritt is the minister responsible for international trade.
As Minister of International Trade, Industry, Commerce and Consumer Affairs, it is my duty to ensure that these objectives are not just talked about, but are in fact achieved. In St. Kitts and Nevis, our thriving manufacturing sector continues to be the envy of several other CARICOM and OECS countries, because the sector produces and exports annually over EC $130 million in goods that can compete in any part of the world. That is why our government will continue to provide all the support necessary to ensure that our manufacturing sector remains one of the economic drivers of this country. We will also ensure that they can use the trade agreements we are party to in an effort to expand and increase their exports and provide the technical and administrative support at all levels to facilitate their growth and development. We are practicing what we preach. In the last 3 months since I've become the minister responsible, I've visited more businesses than I have done for several years. We are proud of our manufacturers' export achievements, and we are confident that their hard work and commitment, along with a sustainable partnership with this government, will ensure the continued growth and development of the manufacturing sector.
Minister Skerritt went on to highlight the tremendous benefits that can be reaped from hosting such an event.
This trade show today offers the local private sector an excellent opportunity to network with the visiting exporters and importers, many of whom have nearby locations in Florida. It is an opportunity to identify possible trading and joint venture partners, as my friend David Lake said earlier. But it's also an opportunity to obtain new ideas and gain useful insight into new trends in information technology especially. I invite all of you to walk around, speak with the exhibitors, as well as the trade and business facilitators, and use this opportunity to seek out whatever opportunities that may be available to you. I am confident that the technological and entrepreneurial advancement that has been achieved by Taiwan, just a tiny sample of which is on display here today, can help St. Kitts and Nevis with the advancement of both our exporters and importers.
A number of local companies understood this potential and ensured that they participated in the June 26 to 27 trade fair.
My name is Keen Ma. I work at Caggiula Cassata and I'm the industrial engineer. What's on display here is some of our primary products. The product we make the most of are the traps, tier traps and super traps, and we have connectors. What the traps basically do, for example, if you have cable subscription and let's say you only pay for channels 12 to 24, these traps would, when they come from the cable during transmission, these traps would pull out, let's say, channels 12 to 24 and allow you to only see those channels, and the rest won't be displayed on your TV. So that's basically what the product is.
And talk a bit about this hardline and drop connectors.
Well, these connectors are connectors that will be used in the field to connect communication cables.
So everything here basically is related to communication.
Telecommunications, yes, exactly.
Do you think persons are aware of the type of work and the good work that is done by Caggiula Cassata?
Well, I would say those people who have been in contact with Caggiula Cassata will know the good work that we've been doing, but the fact that our products are not really used here locally, most people wouldn't know what we actually make and the importance of what we do here.
So talk to us a bit about the clientele that Caggiula has in terms of exporting its products.
Well, the chief export party that we have is to the United States, right? For example, companies like Taiwan Cable and so on, who provide cable services to customers. Those people are who we ship to, but we also ship to South American countries, to Denmark, Central American countries as well.
And so I'm sure the company is looking forward to the partial scope agreement with Brazil.
Yes.
Talk to us a bit about how that will help the company.
Well, as you know, Brazil is a huge emerging economy, okay? And so the potential for growth there in terms of business for us is almost unlimited. So us having that access to that new emerging economy where the middle class is getting greater and people have more disposable income would mean more customers for us, and more customers mean more money, basically. Yeah.
Thanks a lot for speaking to us.
No problem.
My name is Desiree Jefferson, working at the craft house. I do the painting on most of the stuff, but shirts for one is what I do.
How long have you been at the craft house?
Almost 10 years.
And how have you found the experience there?
Actually, it became a life course for me. From leaving school, did one other job, and then here to craft house, and I stayed. It developed me in many different ways. Artistically, I got the freedom to express myself in many things that I do. It's just a wide range of things that I was able to get done with the workshops and stuff that they have. Like the basket workshop, we had basketry workshop, and with that I took up the talent from there. And now I'm the one that's doing basketry at the craft house also.
So you didn't envision yourself going when you were in school, working at the craft house, doing this type of business?
Not envisioned for craft house, but I wanted to do more of my art because I did that in school. Almost got a distinction, but it's a good thing now for me to have a job that actually doesn't feel like a job, but a way to express myself.
So tell us a bit about the display of the craft house here. What's on show?
Okay, we have the upside down cloth doll, the miniature masquerade. These are done on the sewing machine. It's like normal child's play, but it sticks more to the culture of St. Kitts and Nevis, the clown and the masquerades. We stick more to the folklore. We will venture into pottery. As you can see here, different styles, the ceramics, these are done with molds, these are on the wheel, we have slab, different methods that we use for pottery. We do basketry, as I mentioned, and even wove them on dolls. Right now we're doing this huge picnic basket order for OTI. I'm very excited about that one. We do work on coconuts. We use the shell of the coconuts to make various stuff also. And I have to also mention the workshop that we have below craft house, the bottom floor. We do woodwork, chairs, table, bed. Most people don't know that, but we do that. We do curtain holders for different styles and everything. So we have a large range of things, and we just encourage people to come and find out more about craft house, and they could also bring their own ideas to us and just express themselves and let us bring their dream into a reality. We're open to that as well.
How would you say things have gone today? Have you seen a lot of persons coming by showing interest?
I've seen a lot of interest. Mostly people is like, oh my God, I can't believe that you do this stuff. I had one lady was like, I'm so proud of Craft House, I didn't know they did this, I didn't know they do that. But the truth is, local craft is not being pushed very far. We are here, but we're silenced in a way. This stuff from overseas is choking the life out of us. So we just need a little more elevation, a little more attention, something, to get us moving. Because if tourism is our lifeline, then our culture, the craft, things that we do here, it is supposed to be at the front. That's how I feel about it.
In terms of public support, getting persons to come out to support local craft vendors more, what's your message to them?
Well, my message for that is to let people know there's nothing better than what you have in your own country. You understand? If you have people here making stuff with their own hands, you need to support your country and build your country. Be proud of what you have coming out of your country. There's no need to reach out and to get things from another country. I mean, it's like you're selling us short.
That's good. Thanks for speaking to us.
You're welcome.
As for the companies from the Republic of China, there were quite a few offering a wide variety.
My name is Justin Wan. I'm from Miami. We're at MSI booth where we're displaying in notebooks and tablet PC.
Most persons will be familiar with the notebooks, that being the partnership between the Republic of China, Taiwan, and also the government here with the one-to-one laptop initiative where MSI laptops are given out to school children. Tell us a bit about the laptops on display. Is it pretty much the same that is provided to the students?
It's not exactly the same. MSI is a manufacturer to produce a lot of different notebooks. And this time we're having an opportunity to bring over a 14-inch notebook where it's using an AMD CPU with 4 gigs of RAM, 320 gigs of hard drive, running Windows 8, which is pretty much the most updated technology we have available right now.
And I also see here a tablet. Tell us a bit about that.
This time I'm bringing over a 7-inch tablet. It's using Android ice cream sandwich with an IPS screen with a 1 gig memory and 8 gigs of storage. It has a front and back camera, which is very good compared with other tablets. It's a very full functional tablet PC that we have available on the market.
Stephanie Darna. My organization, TITRA, Taiwan External Trade Development Council, is a nonprofit that's headquartered in Taiwan, and we basically promote trade and facilitate trade between Taiwan and the rest of the world. So our office is one of over 60 overseas branches. So Taiwan Trade Center focuses on companies in the Caribbean, Latin America, and the southeastern United States, and we help those companies do trade with Taiwan. So if, for instance, Pierre here wants to import apparel from Taiwan, there's a number of things that we could do. We could set him up with meetings with these companies if he ever plans to travel to Taiwan. We can set them up. We could just give him a list of company, what he's looking for. And we don't do anything with importation and anything like that. We just connect companies.
So tell us a bit about the type of inquiries that you've been getting from persons here.
I've received a lot of interest in solar energy and wind power, a lot of green energy, and basic miscellaneous small products. We do have a trade show in Taiwan. It's called Taiwan International Green Industry Show. And it takes place October 30th to November 2nd this year, actually, but it's an annual show. And it has all sorts of green industry products like LED lighting, solar power, wind power. And we also have a website that's www.taiwantrade.com.tw that it's like an online portal for companies in Taiwan. So all sorts of suppliers list their products on that website, and you could connect, or a buyer can connect directly with them by messaging them through that website.
What would you say the potential is for expanding into the Caribbean?
Yeah, there's unlimited potential. I know that our organization obviously sees a lot of potential in St. Kitts because we partially organized this event along with the Embassy of Taiwan.
The appetite for information on solar technology was met by the presence of Speedtech Energy Limited, a local branch of a Taiwanese-based company which recently opened its doors in St. Kitts. Lucas Chu is the general manager. Tell us, what would the factory do?
Yes, we are assembling solar panel and a small device, different device. Yeah.
I understand that the panels, or the factory will not just be serving the local market, but there's also plans to export.
Yes, we want the export before end of this year. And we will export to the Caribbean region. And also, if we have some project in this region, we will bring all the employees, our staff, together to installation in different countries. Yeah.
Tell us a bit about the type of transfer of technology that is being done in terms of the local staff getting exposed to this type of technology and how to produce it.
So from the beginning, we select all the staff is very carefully, because we will be transfer all the technology and the know-how to them. Should be that they can do by themselves. So the training is mostly important from the beginning. And we have the two things. One is produce solar panel and different kinds of the small device. And another one is installation. But these two things should be to learn all. Then we select which one will be suitable in the installation or the produce the panels. Yeah.
And it's important to know that the products are not just such as large solar panels that go on the roof, but there are some very small devices that have practical solutions, such as on display.
Depends on the market requirements. So, speak frankly, now the solar panel is obviously is our main product, but we still are watching what kind of the small device is suitable in this market or in the tourism seasons, which one will be the good. So we are watching and prepare something to check the market first. Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about some of the products here on display?
Yeah, this is we call the solar mini light bar. This is very convenient for the kids. And we make this rope because we are sending this one to the Africa, the military soldiers, so they can wear this one, and in the daytime to get the sun power, in the night they can use. Also, we have just different kind of solar kits. For example, like this one, the 25 solar panel with 3 tubes. This is designed for the Indonesia market because they have 17,000 isolated island. They don't have any electricity. So we designed this for them. Also have 15 watt solar kits. We have over the 200 different kinds of the small device. Yeah. And this one for the crossroad warning light. Here I have a lot of the crossroad, but in the nighttime no light. So we put this one can warning all the drivers to reduce the speed when they through the crossroad. Yeah.
And when can consumers expect to see some of these products on the local market?
Yeah, we will see because we just a start, so still need to check the market. Yeah.
We certainly look forward to the introduction of them.
Thank you, sir.
We also had the opportunity to speak to some locals about what they were seeing there. What's your take on the trade fair?
I think it's a great idea so that the nationals, the locals could get a chance to see the technology that's for now and for the future as well. And I think it's a good opportunity for people who need things like tablets and so on to be able to buy them at a cheaper rate than they would normally get them in town or have to order them.
It gets us involved in technology. Those persons who are not yet up to standard and to speed, they'll see the new ones and they'll be able to get themselves up. I'm fascinated, however, with the solar power system, and I think that will help us quite a lot in the future.
The solar panels and the computer screens.
Why solar panels?
Well, because that's what everybody's looking at now, the cost of electricity. And I think it's just a good idea. We have a lot of sunlight, let's use it.
And also there's a bit of a local flavour with the craft house on display over there.
Yes, the craft house is here. Caggiula Cassata is here as well. They've got a wonderful display of plants. The flora is very nice. It's a pity they're not selling them, so it seems. And I've seen some food stuff around too, so you could learn how to make some of their traditional Taiwanese dishes. So.
Well, thanks for staying with us as we revisited the Taiwan Fair held last week in St. Kitts. Of course, if you'd like more information on this, we encourage you to go to our Facebook page, which is SKNIS St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service, where you'll find pictures of the events and all the booths that were featured there. For now, I'm Ian Richards. Thank you very much for joining us.
We're pleased that you joined us for this edition of SKNIS Perspectives. Join us every week at this same time on this radio station.
This program is produced by the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service.